$35? What the frick? This just goes to show you never know what's gonna happen at thrift stores. If any of you are gonna ask, I'm a fake fan, so just thought I'd put that out in the universe before we get started. Hi guys, and welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Sarah and I do a lot of thrifting, fashion type of videos, and I get a lot of questions. We're just gonna dive right into this, why don't we? About how do I get so lucky when I go thrifting? How do I do it? How do I execute my thrifting madness, I guess you could say. I thought today we'd kind of go like seasonless because winter here for me in Canada is a lot freaking more brutal than it is for some of you in other parts of the world, like LA. So these 5 options that I'm gonna share with you guys today are things that I just see a surplus of at the thrift stores. That's why I'm very confident that you guys can find them. They're things that are kind of timeless or things that are very in right now that have been in for many decades in the past, and they're things that you can just get. I just know it. I just have the confidence in you guys. So put it out there in the universe, manifestation, manifest these items and you'll be good. These are also really great substitutes because they're more basic staple items for you going out to like Zara or H&M and buying yourself like a crappy version of this item and then having to repurchase that item like on a yearly basis or whatever it might be, even maybe a seasonal basis. So we're gonna try and substitute some of those purchases with some bomb ass thrifted finds. So number 1 is a thrifted purse. I used to kind of like skip over the whole accessory section because I just didn't really think there was anything good in there. There are actually so many good donated purses. I'm probably gonna say this a million times, but since the 90s are so big right now, you're gonna see a lot of that at the thrift store, and that just makes it so much easier for all of us. So definitely don't go into the purse section thinking, I'm gonna find me some Fendi, some Prada, some Louis V, some Gucci. Although I have found some really fire designer pieces at the thrift, we don't want to set the bar that high because then you're just gonna get disappointed and you're never gonna want to look there again, which is I'm pretty sure what I did the first time I looked in the accessory section. A purse is something that you're gonna give a lot of love and wear to, so you want it to look good, you want it to look like a little bougie. Since there are so many good name brand bags here, you generally want to stay away from stuff like this, which looks like it is straight donated from, oh my god, I was right, I didn't even check, guys, but she knows a cheap Forever 21 bag when she sees one, so stay far away. Going with a vintage bag that still looks good at the thrift store is a solid sign that this bag is gonna get you through a lot of shit, because if someone used it for all their important life events and then donated it and it still looks good, that is a good sign. Number 2 is jeans, and the whole mom jean thing is still very in right now. Jeans have just gone in like cycles over time, and I think we're getting back more into like the flare look, which I'm actually very into. You know you're gonna be able to find a ton of those at the thrift store from back in the early 2000s. A lot of you guys are probably like, what are you talking about, Sarah? I never ever ever find jeans. And the first few times that I went thrifting as well, I had the worst luck and I was just so miserable because I just wanted that good booty flattering pair of mom jeans and I could not find them anywhere. My advice to you guys is to look in the men's section. You want to go in the smaller sizes. Typically if you're like a 0 to 8 in women's, you're going to want to be looking at the 28s to like the 32s, 34s. We all go in looking for like those big brand names like Levi's, Guess. There are some really good options that aren't necessarily like designer denim. I find that 501s fit really nicely, but also on me, I've got a little bit of a bigger booty. 550s work real nice. The guy's blue band is where it's at. Look at that buttermilk fly. Definitely men's section is the key, and if you are very petite, you can even get away with shopping in the little boy section. The largest size is there, so that's gonna be your golden section, guys. I am telling you, I find jeans every time I go now, and I don't pick them up all the time because I have way too many and it's a little bit of a problem. Number 3 is crew necks, like I'm wearing right now. Again, a solid item that you can find pretty much at every thrift store. I get most of mine in the men's section again. Back on the ground at the thrift store, my safe spot. Low-key, my arms are hurting, guys, because there's literally so many good hoodies and crew necks to go through, but can't complain. Also check the athletic section, not just the hoodie section and the long sleeves, because sometimes they all get mixed up. guys, the thrift store isn't like the go-to place for organization. So you kind of got to do the work on your own, but I guarantee you, you will find some amazing hoodies, crew necks, whatever it might be. And I just think they look so much cooler when they're kind of vintage thrifted because they've had another life to them. They're so mysterious. Back to another accessory real quick. I want to talk about belts because I used to hate wearing belts. I just thought they were so unnecessary. But when I started to like put real outfits together and try a little bit harder, I realized how essential belts truly are. And again, if you find jeans or denim shorts that are a little bit too big, a belt is gonna save your butt. I never really had a belt before because I guess I didn't want to spend like 30, 40, 50 bucks at Urban Outfitters for one, but you can find them all easily for under $10 at the thrift store, even sometimes for like $2 or $3. And there are so many different kinds. Again, such good quality. Look for that good quality material. I recommend never really purchasing like H&M and Zara secondhand because there's really no point if you can get old, good quality brands above that. And the last item number 5 that I believe you guys can all go out and thrift is a good blazer. And I know blazers aren't really everyone's cup of tea, but I guess they could be, like even if you're a student and you need one for presentations, or if you are in the workplace, you're working a 9 to 5, you're grinding, get it girl or boy, then definitely check out the blazer section. Or if you're just someone like me that likes to wear them for style purposes, there are so many blazers out there that I think are so cool and so much cooler than the ones that like Zara is selling. If I haven't convinced you guys on the blazer thing already, I don't know what else I can show you. There's like a million I want, but clearly I don't need them, so all for you. Find them in all different colors, shapes, sizes. Again, it really is just trying them on, figuring out what you like. If they're shoulder pads, don't be intimidated. Thrift and surgery, you can get those guys out of there pretty easily. My recommendations here, again, look in the men's blazer section, the women's, and in the 2-piece set section. So I thought it'd be fun at this point in the video to take you guys to one of the worst rated thrift stores in my area and try and put this challenge to the test because I'm out here talking like it's so easy, and I'm sure some of you are at home like eating your popcorn like, what is this talking about? I'm gonna go out there and challenge myself to find these 5 items all in one thrift store, the worst rated thrift store in my area. So wish me luck. Let's go thrifting. I'm off to a second thrift store now. This one is very small. It doesn't even really show up when I Google search thrift stores in my area. I've never been here before, so I wanted to go to a smaller thrift store, like a more discreet one, because I imagine this one's gonna be more like what you guys that live in smaller towns, like what the thrift store situation there would look like, just smaller scale in general. If it works at this thrift store, it's gotta work. It's gotta work for you guys too. Also, I'm gonna be very sneaky about filming in there because it's literally like the size of a shoebox. Well, this is a good sign, I guess. Only these are in my size. How freaking stunning are these? Wait,
Если у тебя есть такого объема крышка, то ты можешь любую пластику сюда. Оно же это вот керамика.
Okay, I secured the bag without getting the bag, guys. That's how you do it, environmentally friendly. You guys are gonna maybe hate me, but I went into that little thrift store not really expecting much, as you guys heard. A lot of thrift stores have like a brand new section. It's usually like boutiques in the area that donate to them and stuff like that. And I don't usually look at it because usually it's just like kind of brands I'm not really into, but like what the girlfriend denim was there, and I was like, this is so bizarre and so like not fitting. And I was looking at the tag on one of them and it said they were like marked down 50% off from like 200 to like 140 or something like that. So I was like, do I do it? Like that's still a really good deal for girlfriend denim. Like Revolve sells these pairs of denim for like $300. I got them for $35 each. Like, yes, that is expensive for thrift store prices, but as you guys just saw at Value Village, they charge like 20 bucks with tax for used denim, which is totally fine. Like I would still pay that, but $35 for freaking these? I didn't even try them on. So like watch them not fit me at all. What the frick? This just goes to show you never know what's gonna happen at thrift stores. Try them all, go to the little Go to the little ones, support your local thrift shops because you never know what's gonna be in there. Moral of the story today. Hope this video convinced you guys to go out and thrift and to look in these specific sections, especially because I feel like it's a really good place to start, especially if you're new to thrifting. So let me know what you guys find down below. Don't forget to tag Thrifted This if you find anything. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Mwah! Ta-da!
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be this.